So I played a little bit around and we have added an own template which is using now our preferred CSS thing, but it's not finished yet because this is the template plus some data, but the template should be without this plus data, right? So let's tidy this here first up to get the thing left over which we would use as our data, and these are these columns. I want to have on here some use cases to be addressed where the employee in the toolhouse can choose. So we will open our the template thing. On here, and let's remove, starting from this paragraph on there to RSS on here. This is this thing on there, and this class column 9. That's a column 3, 9 and 3 are adding up to 12, and this is the complete width of the whole viewport, or how you want to name it, I don't know. And let's take this out. So, and this we also don't need, and this one also not. And now we have on here class 12. This is this one, and this closes this one here. Okay. Okay. Let's remove this footer also as we are tidying up. Okay. So now this is the data which should not be hard-coded in the template, right? So we would move this portion of code yeah, taken out. Okay. We would move this portion of code into the view file of the controller main on here. This is the congratulations thing, right? We will replace this with this what we have copied on there. Let's put it on here. Yeah, and still it's not showing. Okay, so, and now we need to teach this template to accept this data from this module, and this is done in the controller of this main module, because we are using on here this method, this template, and we need to parameterize it. Yeah, we are already doing it. We are parameterizing it by naming the method which should be called within the templates controller. And yeah. And on here I was struggling, and I'm sure, I'm 100% sure it should work actually. If we come back to the original plan just to use a public and an admin thing, then this should work, that this one loads up this template. And we will, oops, where's the controller? And we would put this back to public, and this should now work, right? Yeah, it's working now. So public and admin, you remember? So, and this thing should be parameterized. No? Actually, should be this method be parameterized, because also as it is now a parameter for this method, this parameter will be used in the module template as a kind of method somehow, right? Yeah. So we need to put on here some additional data. And Trongate listens to specific variable name. I've seen the documentation. It's called view module main, and it needs to have a kind of view file main, and .php is added automatically. So if we now call this method with the parameters public, it runs the public function in the template module. It's adding up the caller. Somehow it is the caller. The main is sending data who it is. Yeah, who it is. And this should pull in the template this information. Yeah. But we will not see something on here. Yeah. And this is now, if we compare the given template from Trongate with ours, we see here a kind of magic thing. There is one diff defined as the main view, and this statement is called. And we will copy this and teach our template that this should be called. Oops. And now it should pull it in, right? Yeah. Yeah. So the module which is called on here by the user executes as a default method index, and index is calling this template thing and providing the information to this thing who has called it, and this is done by this view module, and it provides the information which view file of itself should be pulled into. Yeah. It's excellent. This is okay. Now, the last thing before I say that this is now finished is, let's move this item on here to the right side and convert it to a kind of login logout thing, so only the caption. And this is an other mechanism in Trongate. This one here, the last one, calling another module from a view. We need to create a module with a specific method which does something for us, and it should actually let's first move this. So where is the here? Let's move this item 4 to the right on here. So let's make here a quick style thing. Float right, I guess. Yeah, so it's on the right side. Now we want to exchange this label on here with something which tells login or log out here or whatever. And we can teach this template to ask what should it be printing here, proactively pulling the information. And we will do this by creating an additional module. I will name it auth or authorization, because Trongate has something to authenticate users, to authenticate. And this module for authorization will later ask if somebody is logged in and feed it back. But this authorization will also determine which method should be allowed to be used or something. So let's rename this controller file, naming that it matches the module's name. Make on here. And let's get rid of this one here. And let's write a kind of status method. Status. And this one would ask later somehow, I don't know how, this Trongate users authentication facility or whatever. But we will now use a mock-up. We will just define a variable is logged in and say to true. Now on here, learn from somewhere if a user is logged in or not. Okay, and the result of this one is this one. So, and if we ask about the status, it should learn and then return this one here. And it should return it by giving these specific characters for this caption on there. So, and it will do it by returning either a view file which names logout if somebody is logged in, logout here, or it would return a new file, a kind of login thing, which would say login. Okay, so login. So this authorization module would now judge which of these view files should be given to this templating thing. So we would say view file equals, and then we will ask is logged in. If it's true, we would return the logout file, and if it's not logged in, we would return the login.php file, yeah, on here. Now we would just say this oh, I forgot what was this view file, right? Oh, yeah, that's it, and that's it. So it would return it, yeah. But the template has not asked yet. No, there's something wrong now, I think. So yeah, we have to do it right. Yeah. So, but it's not asking yet, and this is this thing on here calling another module from a view. So we would use this one here and say it at this position on there, and this would now ask our authorization module about the status. And the authorization module status would now judge if somebody is logged in and provide this file. And you see here, log out here, because we said out here some we learn, is logged in. And if the result of this learning from here says, no, there is nobody logged in, then it would say on here, login. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, and this modularity thing. Yeah, so there are, we could split in our brain our website in specific regions which are assembled together by different parts, and these different parts, these are these modules which provides some specific output view files. So now this one is finished so far, and I will now add on here in the view file of main, let's say handle train customer. Yeah. Also the idea of this project is that the toolhouse is offering courses, and if somebody has passed or attended the courses, customers who have already attended a course could register here for using tools they are trained on. So, okay. So, or here, register customers, or add customers to today's planned course using a specific set of tools, drilling machine or whatever. So, and this should see handle train customer. Looks stupid. Also train customer, and here register for today. So if the toolhouse is offering today something, and if the people come to the toolhouse and they say, I want to do this today, I have seen it in the web, then they could be added on here. Yeah. So, but what we have now finished is to include an external template which we have bought. But Trongate offers and ships an own CSS framework to make web pages, and this is so easy now. We just need it's unbelievable. We just need to edit in the controller file of the template and switch it back to the original one, public, and then it's pulling out this template, and this is the original from Trongate. And now look at this. Oop. Everything is the same, okay, except this get in touching. There we need our login, logout, but it's working out of the box. So we can use different templates immediately. Let's complete now, because this Trongate thing does not know about this question, if somebody is logged in or not. Copy. Put on here, get in touch. We'll replace it by this one here. Save. And you see the login thing. And if our authentication learns from somewhere that somebody is logged in, it offers on here logout. Isn't that nice? Isn't that cool? It's really cool. Yeah. Okay. And this thing offers also this side thing on here automatically, and this is okay. This is okay. Yeah. Super. Huh? So okay. So now I will have to think a little bit about these use cases for the next movie. and then we will put live into the use cases. We will not focus at the first time with this authentication thing. This will be doing later. I'm hot on to learn how this model thing works to access databases and this stuff. Thank you for your positive comments so far, and I hope it's not too boring for you. You enjoy. See ya. Bye.